And welcome back to Age of Empires 3 Histories. Today we're moving on to the Arquebusier, whatever that's supposed to be pronounced. Game information. The Arquebusier is the Chinese skirmisher unit. It's some Asian accent more than the French one I was doing. It's a Chinese skirmisher unit who uses an arquebus, or ancient musket in battle. It has bonuses against heavy cav and light cav units. The Arquebusier is part of the Territorial, Imperial, and Black Flag Banner armies, and can be trained at the Chinese War Academy in the castle. History. The arquebus was a European matchlock gun that was adopted by Asian cultures in the 16th century. A Portuguese explorer, Fanrio Mendes Pinto, accidentally landed on the small island of Tanegashima in the Japanese archipelago in 1543. He introduced members of the Shimazu clan to the Arquebus and altered Japanese warfare forever. Within 10 years, Portuguese guns could be used and found on every battlefield in Japan. Despite the advantages of requiring smaller ammunition, having a jarring psychological effect on its targets, the Arquebus had many disadvantages. It was slow to reload, leaving its user at the mercy of archers, firing at a much faster rate. It was also horribly inaccurate. Training to use the weapon was required, but this took time. However, once the training was complete, the Arquebus proved to be a frighteningly lethal weapon, especially once the rate of reload was shortened by development of volley fire tactics. Japanese Iko-Iki warrior monks were the first to use control volley fire in battle, unleashing 3,000 Arquebusiers on the Battle of Oda Nobunaga's army before the Battle of Nagashino in 1575. With the strength of their new weapon, the monks were able to repel the daimyo forces and hold the castle. It was such a stunning display that by 1592, when Toyotomi Hideyoshi invaded Korea, the Arquebusier was the primary weapon used by the Japanese soldiers in the attacking army. Okay. The Chinese began to use the Arquebus at about the same time as the Japanese, although it is not well recorded. It is generally believed that the early Chinese firearms were based on designs taken from the weapons used by Japanese wokou of pirates, who in turn had copied the designs of the Portuguese. Once the gun was introduced to the Chinese, it became a standard issue. In 1558, Chinese gunsmiths manufactured a total of 10,000 guns for the Chinese Imperial Army. And I'll be back next time with the Arrow Knight. See you then.